Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to see you guys. Well, not see you, but you know what I'm saying. It's good to have you back with me today on this day, this lovely day. Y'all like my hat? I like the hat. It's kind of cute. Shout out to American Eagle. Bam. Shout out to Hollister for the sweater. Bam. But yeah, guys, what's going on, guys? It's so good to see y'all. So today's video is going to be about me getting exposed. Dun dun dun. Expose myself. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Guys, let me tell you about how I'm going to be exposing myself today. I have this here, lovely diary. This diary is my diary. My diary from 7th grade. First thing that's in there is talking about how I had my first boyfriend. And I was in like 7th grade or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, we were like over the phone, boyfriend and girlfriend. He would call me and be like, "Hey girl, what you doing?" And I would be like, "Nothing, just hanging out at home." And that kind of stuff. Like, how cute is that? Anyway, so we would talk on the phone. He was my on the phone boyfriend. One of the stories in here talks about when I was I was going to a dance with him, and I was very shy, so I would just hold hands. I was like, "Oh no, kissing, no thank you. Anything else? Definitely no thank you. Let's just hold hands." So that's what I would do, hold his hand. I would hold his hand and dance with him. And so that's what we did. And yeah, it was very innocent. I was just more so like, I was a kid, you know, and I didn't try to like grow myself up. What am I trying to say? I didn't try to grow up too fast in certain areas. Like I had to a little bit, a lot of it growing up in certain areas, but I didn't want to like force myself. Plus my parents were locos.
Who you trying to get crazy with, Jose? Don't you know I'm loco?
So I didn't want to die. And I didn't want the boy I was talking to die either. And honestly, I used to like him so much. Hard eyes. Because he used to look like little Bow Wow. How cute. When he had the braids, you know? Little Bow Wow. You just don't know. And the way he moved so fast across the... Anyways, he used to look like little Bow Wow. And I was like, he's so cute. I want to talk to him. So then we talked. I remember he gave me roses one time. He put them in my locker. That was super cute. I didn't have anybody do that for me when I wasn't even in high school, let alone middle school. Who would have thought? So yeah. That story's in here about going to the dance and going to like the McDonald's next door and sitting in the booth with him and just being nervous. And it says, "I was so nervous. I don't even know why." Well, probably because you were a kid. Duh, girl. Don't be trying to rush it, girl. Don't try to grow up too fast. So yeah. So I was nervous because I was a kid. I was a baby, you know. So yeah. So I was nervous about that. But yeah, so that story was in here. I thought it was so cute. And it definitely made me have a flashback. I actually brought in some memories that I didn't remember about the dance. Like how I was there with like my friends. And like it talks about like how I rode the bus home that day, and how after I rode the bus home, then my friend came over and we got ready for the dance together. And then my dad at the time drove me, which he was like my stepdad, not my real dad, but he was like my dad growing up. That's a long story. That's a story for another day. But yeah, so it talks about that and how we rode the bus home, and I was so excited, I was nervous, and I wore these green pants. Guys, how cute is that? Like, I was detailing everything. And then it talks about I think I was kind of boy crazy, but not really boy crazy. But there's a lot of stories about boys in here. But I wasn't like, I was shy. Maybe I just liked them from afar. I don't know what it was. I'm not sure. But the next story in here is talking about when I used to, after my first like little phone boyfriend, and I stopped talking, I started liking someone else, and he broke up with me. And so it says he dumped me today. He dumped me in the hallway in front of everyone.
You're like in love with me or something. What?
Oh no, she did not.
I'm reading it like I would have felt in front of everyone. And it says, I was so angry. He told me that I was prude. Y'all, I was a baby. First of all, I was in 7th grade, and he was fast for a boy. I'm gonna say it. No, I'm just kidding. Like, why would you dump me? I'm in 7th grade and you call me prude? Because I probably wouldn't kiss him. I would only hold his hand, but that's just kind of like, those were my standards, and that's what I wanted to do. So yeah, and for the longest time I was saving myself for marriage. Like that was like that's how I was raised. And although my friends and like other people were doing other crazy things, I wasn't like that, because I was, 1, shy, 2, I didn't want to die, 3, I was saving myself for marriage, and I didn't want my husband to not want me because I had been doing stuff when I was young, you know, instead of waiting. So he dumped me. But let me tell you what, that same boy that dumped me, y'all, he know who he is too. I'm sure he knows. He tried to talk to me like years and years after that, like multiple times. How you doing? I see you, boo. I see you. But yeah, he tried to talk to me, and I was just like, no way, Jose, I'm not talking to you. And I was all sassy. No. Because he dumped me. How rude. I'm not sure what happened with my first boyfriend. I don't know if he dumped me too, or if we just stopped talking because my dad was crazy. My dad was like, he was gonna kill him. So, or he was just like always like lurking in the shadows or listening to our conversations on the phone. I'm sure it made him uncomfortable. But we actually talked a little bit when we were in high school too. Like, we talked on and off throughout our time in school, and maybe college. I don't know. Not kind of, sort of. Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, we talked on and off for years. And then he cut his hair off, so maybe that just did it for me. I was done. No, I'm just kidding. He's a great person. He's a really great guy. But yeah, so I got dumped. I had my first on-phone boyfriend, and then it talks about when I chopped all my hair off. But that's like one of the last pages in here was when I chopped all my hair off. It says that so it says, Dear Diary, today my parents took me shopping in Cleveland to go get some school clothes. I can't wait for freshman year. I'm so excited! ! I can't wait for everyone to see my new look. I got some new J.Lo clothes today, and I'm going to rock them like no other! ! So the J.Lo outfits that it's referring to, I remember like yesterday. So when I was 15, I started modeling, and I remember those pants because I wore them to they were like jeans, and they had like strings up the sides of them, and I remember wearing them to like my open casting call when I got the job. And at the time my hair was chopped, so I chopped my hair like this short, and I had put blonde in it, and I had got like contacts, like hazel ones or something. And I felt like a new person. I developed a little bit because I've always had like, I'm Cuban, so I'm built like a Cuban woman. And so I've always had like hips and, you know, all that kind of interior and things like that. Interior. It's funny. Anyways, so I was always curvy, but I didn't have like anything, you know, up top. I was a kid, a young lady. And so, yeah, I didn't have a lot of extra like other girls had, because I wasn't like active to do, like, you know, when you become active and things like that, you develop more. Well, I didn't. I developed a little bit that summer, so I was feeling myself, baby. You said what? You said, girl, let me find out. You know, that's kind of how I was. I was just like, ooh, I look good, you know, feeling myself, little body on me, you know. My mom was like my DJ Khaled back then. She was always hyping me. Like, dang, girl, you so fine, girl. I know where you get it from, girl. You get it from your mama, which is true. My mom's beautiful. So yeah, so she would like hype me up, and then I started modeling. So then that gave me more confidence, as well. And, I was excited about that. I was very excited. So when I went to school, y'all, I walked in and I was like walking in and I saw all my friends, they were all together. So like my school I went to was very, there was only a little bit of minorities, and that goes for like Black, Hispanic, Latino, Asian, anything, Arab or whatever, everything. It was a small amount of us. So we went to a big school, but there's only a little bit of us. So I remember walking in and I saw like my friends, they were all hanging out, and like most of my friends were like, I have friends that were like every type of race. Like I have a friend that's, she's Puerto Rican and Black, and I have another friend who's Caucasian, and those are like two of my best friends from like when I was 13. And then a lot of Caucasian friends that I just love people. I don't know. I never look at color. In that way, especially growing up, my parents didn't raise me like that. But I will say when I first moved to Ohio, it was a culture shock a little bit when I went to school, because I wasn't used to not seeing a lot of Hispanic people. I wasn't used to just being in that type of atmosphere, so I had to adapt. But I did very well. And I never was raised for color, like to see color, you know, but naturally you go to a school that's totally different from what you're used to, you're gonna notice it. But I just kind of blended right in. Had my friends and I felt good, and I loved my friends, and I would go over to their house, they would come to my house and we'd hang out. So I was friends with a lot of people in my neighborhood. So I walked in, see all of my friends. I was walking in, they were like, they didn't recognize who I was. Cause she was looking that good, y'all. She was looking that good, y'all. I had my little J-Lo pants on, or I might have had my jumper on. I had like this J-Lo jumper. Y'all remember that jumper? Like the one piece? Anyways, I used to have that. So I can't remember which one I had on, but I had one of them on. And I walked in, nobody knew who I was, and they couldn't believe when they saw me, and all the guys were like, you've developed. And I was just like, yeah, just over the summer. And it was crazy though, because like that summer I had a lot of bad experiences happen in my life. So you know, it wasn't like it was a great summer, but I wanted to make it a great year. And so that's why I went in kind of confident and excited. But yeah, man, this diary is like literally bringing back so many memories for me. It's crazy to think that I was just such a fragile kid, you know. There's some stuff in here though about like mean girls, and how I noticed the girls were being mean to other people. And how one of the girls said that another girl was annoying on the bus and she didn't want her to sit by her. And I wish I could have sat by her, because I didn't want her to sit by herself, but I was already sitting with my best friend. That's so cute. So cute. But yeah, kids were mean though. Kids are still mean. I couldn't be in school and I'll probably get suspended, because kids are so mean. I would not take that. No, baby. But yeah, I'm so excited that I was able to kind of share a little bit of this with you guys. Have a little bit of exposing moments with my dear old diary here, which actually is in pretty good condition. But after this, I'm gonna burn it. We're gonna get rid of all the evidence. No, I'm just kidding. I am gonna get rid of it. But it was cool to share it with you guys. I'm so happy that you guys came back. Really quick, before the video ends, I want you guys to pause this video and go subscribe to my channel. I'm super happy for the subscribers that I do have. I love connecting with you guys as well. But I also want to connect with other people who are watching the videos. So all you people out there, especially the guys, I had a guy tell me today that he watched my video, but he wasn't going to subscribe to my channel because he's a guy. My channel is for everyone, right? I'm a woman, you're a man. I might tell you some things that you didn't know about women that you might be wanting to know about your girlfriend or your wife or what she's thinking. Me, I'm here to help you. So yeah, I'm here to help. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, guys. Click the notification bell so that way you guys can get alerted when I post new videos. I'm so excited you're on this journey with me. Remember that you are amazing. You're strong. I want to say this to my men today. My men, you are handsome. You are powerful. You are needed. There's so much violence happening right now, and it's so disturbing in my spirit. And I feel like right now our men just need us to wrap our arms around them and love upon them. I love all of you guys so much. I'm so happy that you came back to see my lovely face, my good red lip. Shout out to Kylie Cosmetics. And yeah, just to hang out with me and talk and listen to me talk to you guys about being exposed. But yeah, I'm so excited, guys. Thank you for coming out. Well, I guess you didn't really come out. Thank you for showing up and clicking the link. But go ahead and subscribe to my channel, guys, and I will see you guys on the next video, which is coming up soon, so don't miss it. I'm gonna try to post for you guys 3 times a week, so that's why you need to be subscribed and you need to hit that notification bell so that way you can be alerted when I post. So until next time, guys, stay real. Love you guys.